Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Warrior Way. I'm sitting on the beach, my hair flying in the air, because I just don't care, even if you stare, because I got that glare. Anyway, figured I'd do a video out here. I had this urge to come out here in the morning time, just chill where there's less people, but it's funny. Like, I'm sitting here, and there's a truck that keeps on driving by, and he's coming so close to where I'm sitting. I'm like, yo, does he have to come that close to me? It's so good. I think you'll probably hear him swing back around at some point. But I come out here. I've been coming to the beach a lot. I go into nature a lot, and when you sit by the water, it's very calming. Like as the sun is like beaming down. And yesterday I was at the beach, and I actually went. It was like a dark day, overcast, and I figured it was cold, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna head down there. Maybe the sun will show up for me. And I sat down, and all of a sudden the clouds opened up. The sun was there, and it was so beautiful. And I was just enjoying it. So grateful when that happens. Sometimes you just have to go out and not look at not look at what it is, and just kind of look at it what you want it to be, and then maybe it'll be that way. You never really know, right? But you look around, you see the birds, you see the people that are they're surfers right now, and all kinds of people that are out here doing interesting things, and it's all nature. And I've watched the birds a lot because there are a lot of birds, especially like when there's no one here on the beach. There's the truck; he's gonna come around, swing around, fine. And the birds, you'll see like the birds, they just have a good time. They're just sometimes they're mostly in flocks. They're going together, then they separate, and the bird gets the food, and everyone's chasing that bird with the food, and they're just having a good time. And that's really what we're supposed to be doing here, just like nature, to realize that God put us here. He's taking care of us every second, and there's nothing to do in a sense other than breathe and enjoy, just like a little boy playing with his toys, hearing all the noise. But human beings have this feeling of like we have to do something. I was listening to a video last night about, you know, being bored. I mentioned this, I think, probably in other videos about being bored, and how myself included, it's hard to be bored because we feel like we should be doing something, like we should be accomplishing. And I think maybe as a little child, maybe I felt like the only way I would get um, love was from doing good. You're a good boy, and it's kind of like a dog. Like we say to the dog, good boy, good boy. And then when the dog does that, it feels so good. And they're like, yeah, 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 jumping on you, excited. And I can't really say I know where that comes from. Like I just know that maybe it could be parents, it could be just everyone around me. Just growing up as a Jewish person in the Jewish world, you feel that you need to accomplish. Like there's a feeling in the Jewish community of like, what did you accomplish? What awards did you get? What kind of job title do you have? A lot about roles and titles, and there it is. There it is. He's doing a good job. They flattening up the sand. And when you come out into nature, you see that there's really nothing. Nature doesn't try to accomplish anything. I mean, yes, they have certain things that they may build and do on their own by the various natures that they have. So nature builds things on its own, but not to get awards, not to get money, not to get like accolades like a gold medal or someone to tell them good job. I mean, maybe in the bird community, maybe their parents in the bird community are like the birds are like chirping to say like good job, you got that food. I don't know, it's possible, but you really don't know. Like it seems to me that if you just watch nature, they just do what they do and then they die, right? And humans were starting to we want to get these awards. I remember as a kid, like I would keep all my trophies and I would pile them. I had a whole design behind my bed of like my trophies, my sports trophies, my not really other trophies. I like the sports was my big one. Sports trophies I would get for championships. My big thing in high school is that we won all 4 years. Yay me, we won all 4 years. Like, what does that do for you later? Absolutely nothing, other than it's a good story to tell over that I had a good high school experience and I enjoyed my high school experience, and that was part of it. And we won softball. We won one softball championship. So that was fun too. And it's always fun. Listen, it's fun to win and it's fun to accomplish those things. There's no doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, it's like you're here today, gone tomorrow. You know, you could write books, you could create videos, you can do a lot of creations, but you're not, if you're just doing it to get something, whether it's money, accolades, fame, whatever it is, like it's nice in the moment, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really do anything for you in the long term. Like I realized for myself, like I just want to be like nature, just want to be like nature, just be, live, and get to a place where like I need less. Doesn't mean I can't have those things, but to not need it. You could want a lot of things, like you could want to have the big house, you could want to have the beautiful wife or girlfriend or a spouse, you could want to have children. I think I'd have three beautiful children. You could want to have, nice clothing, nice items, and those are great things, and you should get whatever you want to have and do all those things and have the nice car and have the all those things. But the main thing I think for ourselves is to feel good, right? To ultimately feel good. And I learned that just being out in nature is really what makes me feel good, is being out. I'm lucky right now it's the summertime in New York, so it's like beautiful weather, and this is the best time of year, really. Especially early in the morning or later in the night where it's like a little chilly, a little cold, and sun is on you, and you just enjoy it, and there's nothing else you need to be doing. And as the day progresses, there's that feeling of I have to do whatever it is I have to do. But in these quiet moments, or somewhat quiet with the truck, you just get to enjoy. And really, like I said, like a little boy, I wrote a poem this morning about that, about just going back to that little boy. I write that a lot of my poetry has about growing up, just never losing the inner child, that part of us that's wild, that part of us that still has style, like these red glasses. Um, love these red glasses. Like they're only a slight tint on it, so like I still see pretty clearly. But I like the way they look, and I like that they provide a little shade. It's not the best for sun, but it works. And just the little things in life. It's those little things that you just appreciate, and just really grateful to recognize that there are a lot of things I used to need to fulfill in order to enjoy myself, and I've been able to slowly remove them, from breathing into the moment, being free of the prison mind for most of the time, and then sometimes you get caught back in it, and then you breathe and you come back to the here and now, and then you start to know that there really is nothing you have to do. At first, you're looking for all the clues, like you're looking for the synchronicities, you're looking for God to give you signs. And then at some point, you start to realize that it's all signs because it's all His design. Even this truck, like the noise is part of it. Like that noise is part of God's like beautiful symphony, the orchestra of the world, like the different instruments. Uh, one of my favorite bands, or my favorite band, is Dave Matthews Band, and there's so many different instruments in his music. Someone asked me recently, like, it's about his music, like about, oh, what's that sound? And I'm like, oh, that's an electric violin, or that's whatever it is, the drums, and then guitar, and then the bass, and then another guitar, and then a piano, and operas like that. I guess if you go to an opera, there's like so many different like music. I don't know if it's the opera. I don't know what I'm talking about actually. I don't know opera, but the point is that you know the world we live in. There's so many different intricacies of like sounds and noises. Now I hear the birds. The wind is a sound. The ocean creates that sound. Humans create that sound. Whether it's our machines or whether it's our voices, whether we sing, and we're all just constantly making a lot of noise. I don't know. And then I keep talking and I ramble on, and people are like, "Oh, what are you rambling about?" And it's just having fun, having a good time. So that's what I'm rambling. Like doing these videos, that's part of it too, is just like having a good time, staring at the video screen, blue behind me, so beautiful. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.